Welcome to Perfect Cocktail Pursuits. My name is Rosalina Africano, and I'm your host. Today, I'm with my friend Ornella.
Hi.
It's so great to have you.
Same here.
To have your interview today. Please pronounce the name of your bar.
NsoumNam.
NsoumNam.
Yes, which means seafood in Twi.
Seafood in Twi.
Yes.
So I'm really glad that you pronounced it, because when you say it, I can say it one time, and then my pronunciation just starts to go downhill. Anyway, Ornella is going to make 2 cocktails for us today, and she's going to make them using this native fruit to West Africa, Prekasse.
Yes.
When you opened the Prekasse earlier, I had a smell,
yes.
And it has the smell of deep, rich raisins. It's a dried fruit.
Exactly. They use it usually in soup to bring some spices to it. But we can also make tea, which are they have a lot of medicinal purposes.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So anyway, she uses this Prekasse. I thought it was a star fruit. It's not.
Yeah, it looks like
It looks like a star fruit. Anyway, if you'll please demonstrate your first cocktail. I had the opportunity to taste this. It's called Tea Time.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let's see what you do.
All right. So first we start with obviously the tea, which is made of Prekasse and rosemary infusion.
May I see?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to pull this just a little closer to the camera so you might see the ingredients inside.
Yeah.
How's that?
All right. There you go. And then for more herbal taste to the cocktail, we had elderflower.
A special elderflower liqueur called Saint Germain.
The best one in the market, to be honest. There you go. Not too much. We don't want the taste to be overpowered, the cocktail.
You're correct.
We want really the Prekasse inside. And for the sweetness, a little bit more sweetness and fruity, we add peach syrup to it.
So this is the Monin peach syrup.
Exactly.
Now, I've noticed that Monin is really thick in the African market. That's what every cocktail appears to be flavored with.
Exactly.
Okay.
They own the market here.
They own the market here in Accra.
Oh, yes.
Got you. I forgot to mention, we are in Accra,
yes.
Ghana. We are in Accra, Ghana. Go on, finish your cocktail.
So the alcohol, we use vodka to it.
You add vodka to it.
Exactly. A non-flavor spirit.
So that way all of the botanicals come out of the tea that is house-made.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
And then just lemon to balance it. There you go. And that's it.
Then that's it.
Now we're going to roll the cocktail.
You're going to roll the cocktail.
Exactly. That's what we're going to do.
I like it. Oh, that's going to be delicious. When I first came last week to enjoy Ornella's cocktails, I saw the way this lady was throwing her cocktails. They looked delicious. So this cocktail is usually served in a martini, not a martini glass,
margarita glass.
A margarita glass.
Yes.
But today we're just doing a tasting, and so we pulled these 2 clear cups for tasting purposes. But usually in the restaurant, you get a margarita-sized cocktail. So we're going to share one. Very nice. I can't wait to taste it.
Ooh, me too.
So what we'll do is we'll make a second cocktail since we're behind the bar.
Yeah.
And then we'll go and sit down and have a chat because I want to learn more about you.
Thank you.
So a bit of rosemary sprig.
For the smell.
Yes. Yes, very nice.
Better. There you go.
Very, very nice. All right. Well, let me clear this space.
Yeah.
And we'll start on the next one. I'll set these aside for a few moments in the future.
The second cocktail, here I have a homemade pineapple and Prekasse jam.
Oh,
yes.
Did you make this?
Yes.
Or is this house-made?
Oh, no, I made it myself. Yeah.
You made it yourself?
Yes.
So this is a Prekasse and pineapple jam that you're adding to the cocktail. What else is in this cocktail?
So here we have gin, lemon, and a little bit of triple sec.
So,
Once again, Mona.
Once
again.
The triple sec, the Monin triple
Yes.
sec, the botanist gin,
Exactly.
and the Prekasse preserves.
Yes.
The homemade Prekasse preserves.
Pineapple.
Prekasse pineapple
Yes.
reserves. Yes, yes, yes.
Exactly. So we add a spoon to it. Not too much. It's quite strong.
Can you put a little bit on my
course.
tiny bit if it's strong? That's good. Ah, that's a lot. I can taste both flavors. Really robust. They're very, very pronounced. Delicious.
Good.
That's going to be a great cocktail.
Then the botanist.
The botanist gin.
Exactly, for more flavors to it. I really like this gin for this reason. Lemon, obviously, well balanced. And Mona, for like a orange.
The Monin triple sec.
Exactly, for a little bit more of orange flavor, not too much.
Yeah?
Of
We'll
course.
set this up here.
All right. And then we shake it.
Are you going to throw this cocktail as well, or are you going to shake it?
Just shake it.
Okay, got you. It sounds delicious. What glass will we use for this?
This one is a classic tumbler.
Okay, great. And so you serve this chill, not over ice.
Oh yes, just like this. Usually I serve it in a martini glass because
In a martini glass.
Yes. So basically, it's just like a gin martini. I don't want too much flavors inside. I want really the pineapple and Prekasse taste to be the main flavor to it.
And the garnish for this one?
Just a pineapple leaf that I usually...
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
A pineapple leaf? Lovely.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's a really pleasant garnish on the side, not too busy, very elegant.
Exactly. I don't like when it's too much garnish in it.
Well, you can't drink your
focus.
you can't
Exactly.
you're losing the focus.
Exactly,
That's
losing
exactly
focus.
right. Okay, so here we
There you
have
go.
not only the Prekasse pineapple jam gin
Triple sec.
What's this cocktail called?
There's no name to it actually. I invented it last week.
The cocktail with no name invented last week. So that's what this one is. And then this one
It's tea time.
is tea time.
Yes.
Why don't we cut here and we're going to switch locations so I can have a thoughtful conversation with Ornella.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
So Ornella and I have switched to a more comfortable seat in the restaurant, and that way we can have a taste of our cocktails and have a little chat.
Yeah.
Shall we start with tea time?
Of course, yeah. Go ahead.
So tea time, I had this drink last week, and what I remember was the rich flavors that I tasted. Let me try again. That rich red fruit is kind of dancing across the back of my tongue as you taste it. You said that there was, the peach. The peach is a lot more subtle.
Exactly.
But I do taste the peach as well.
Yeah.
This is a wonderful cocktail.
Thank you
and I
very
really
much.
like the fact that you're using the Prekasse fruit, which is indigenous to West Africa.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm always trying to use a local ingredient and make it like some type of African cocktails, a vision, like an African vision of cocktails.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's unique to my palate. I mean, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Well, thank you very much for that. Let's have a taste of the other cocktail, the cocktail with no name that you just made up last week. And you just made this with Prekasse fruit, pineapple, into our preserves.
Yes.
Cheers, my dear.
Cheers.
And
Maybe
cheers to you. Thank you for joining us.
You will help me find a name for this one.
I will take on the assignment. Oh, that's bright. That's bright. The lemon lifts the flavor quite a bit, and the pineapple is fruity. The Prekasse is, again, rich red fruits. Both cocktails are delicious.
Thank you very much.
Well, now that we have something to drink, why don't we chat about what brought you to the cocktail world? how did you start in this industry?
Oh, it was actually kind of an accident, actually. I'm a dropout. So I dropped out of business school. I dropped out of business school and art school. I dropped out twice.
Oh my goodness.
So I wanted to do something in the meantime while I found my way. So I did EBS school in Amsterdam. And from that, I just fell in love.
So tell me, did you grow up in Amsterdam? Tell me about your path of movement.
Oh, so I am a Caribbean, born and raised. Yeah, I grew up in a very small island, French island called Martinique.
Martinique, of course.
Yes, yeah.
A lot of Americans like to vacation in Martinique. Okay. And then from there?
So from there, when I turned 18, I moved to France to study arts.
Okay.
That's why I dropped out. I did some gap year in London. I came back to Paris to do a business school. I dropped out again. And this is where I decided to move to Amsterdam for a while to do the bartending school.
So you honed your skills in Amsterdam.
Yes.
And then what kind of a place did you work there?
Oh, I didn't work there. I went back to Paris after this.
Now, I think I've tracked you back and forth between Paris and London and Paris and Amsterdam and Paris again.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I like to move around. I like to travel.
You like the change of scenery.
Exactly.
I understand.
I'm a bird, so yeah.
And then tell me about the journey of learning more to hone your craft from when you got out of bartending school to being to a beautiful place in Ghana that you are the cocktail mistress here at your place.
Yes, so I've been a bartender for 6 years now, and I've been in the craft industry for really 2 years.
Okay, got you.
So it really started when my last position as a bartender in Paris. I used to work in this bar called Bar, and this is where I really learned about mixology. Because
spell the name of the bar for me.
CAPE bar. Yeah. So I was surrounded by so many talented mixologists, and they really pushed me to create more and learn the interesting part about just bartending.
I see. And Paris has such wonderful cocktail culture.
Gosh, yes.
It runs very, very deep into the environment. You can throw a stone and there's another great bar. Exactly. Well, you started out great. Now tell me about your journey from Paris to Ghana.
So it all started during COVID.
COVID really gives all of us a bit of a turn, doesn't it?
Exactly. So I was just tired of Paris. So I followed my intuition and I just packed everything and moved to Ghana. Ghana called me. My mind was telling me Accra is a place to be. So I just traveled there. And since that, I never left. I've been here for a year and a half now.
You've been here for a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just fantastic. The cocktail bar here is so elegant. And the cocktails are so delicious. And they have definitely a local flair to them.
Yes.
I'm so delighted that you've come to join me today for Perfect Cocktail Pursuits. Now, one thing that you may or may not know is that I've always claimed that Perfect Cocktail Pursuits is a global cocktail video series. Being here in Accra, Ghana, and interviewing you, that makes it real. Because I've done interviews in New Orleans, in Washington, D.C., and I've spread my wings and had lots of cocktails all over the world, but I have yet to actually host Perfect Cocktail Pursuits in a different country. So here we are. Perfect Cocktail Pursuits is now global.
Yes.
And thank you for being part of that.
Thank you for the invitation.
Of course, of course. So now I've heard about your path from Martinique to France, to England, to France, to Accra.
Yeah.
What do you see yourself doing in the near future?
Travel more for sure, and more contests. Obviously, I want to improve my craft. That's very important for me. So I think a few contests, like for example, Tales of the Cocktails and even 50 best bar. I think that's for me the goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's actually 2 scholarship programs going on right now that I think you'd be perfect to apply for.
Oh, yes, I know.
One is Focus on Health,
Yeah.
and they are hosting scholarships to go to Tales of the Cocktail and to meet wonderful people in the industry. Tales is a really great proving ground. You meet so many people. It's a wonderful networking opportunity. And then also 50 Best Bars in the Blend. They have a scholarship program going on, and you're preparing for both.
Yes, that's my ambition.
That's your ambition.
That's my ambition.
Well, I have no doubt that you will be in both places to enjoy those conventions. I think you're the perfect personality for it.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for joining us. This is Perfect Cocktail Pursuits, and I'm with Ornella from NsoumNam.
NsoumNam.
NsoumNam. It gets worse every time I try to say the name. We appreciate you and the restaurant hosting us here on this beautiful day in Accra. It's such an enchanting place.
Yes, it is.
Well, I look forward to coming back to visit you again, and I especially look forward to seeing you in New Orleans in July.
Oh, yes. I will see you.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. We're speaking it into the universe.
Exactly. We're manifesting it.
We're manifesting it.
Yes.
Well, thank you again for joining us. This is Perfect Cocktail Pursuits. Please follow, like, share. That's the only way that this is going to be able to get to more people. And we appreciate you tuning in. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.